Great Gatsby, written by F. Scott Fitzgerald, has many references to the Prohibition, and it ultimately improves the story. The story shows how even though Prohibition was in place, it did not stop anyone from drinking. When Nick is at one of Gatsby's famous parties, he explains, "In the main hall, a bar with real brass rail was set up, and stocked with gins and liquors, and with cordials so long forgotten that most of his female guests were too young to know one from the other. Moreover, there are bars in Gatsby's house for his parties, even though there's a prohibition. People broke the laws and would still manufacture and sell alcohol illegally. Also, this quote shows how alcohol was even being sold to minors. Before the war, Gatsby did not have a lot of money, and after the war, Gatsby wanted to get Daisy back by showing her how rich he was. Therefore, he became a bootlegger to gain money fast. After Tom did his research on how Gatsby got his money, he explains, "I found out what your drugstores were." He turned to us and spoke rapidly. He and this Wolfshine bought up a lot of side street drugstores here and in Chicago and sold grain alcohol over the counter. That's one of his little stunts. I picked him for a bootlegger the first time I saw him, and I wasn't far wrong. Furthermore, Gatsby did not have much money after the war, and by illegally selling alcohol, he was able to make a lot of money. This shows that how by bootlegging and getting involved in criminal activities, people were able to go from middle class to upper class quite quickly. The novel uses references to the rebellion against the Prohibition to enhance the story. The excessive amounts of alcohol at parties shows how many people did not obey the law and would still drink under the Prohibition. The past of Gatsby shows how he used bootlegging to his advantage to gain money and try to win Daisy's heart back. In conclusion, F. Scott Fitzgerald's knowledge of the American Prohibition aided him in adding references of the Prohibition to his novel, The Great Gatsby. This strengthened and deepened the story and plot of the novel. The Prohibition's 5 W's, as well as the result of the Prohibition, were used to help you understand how he connects the novel to the American Prohibition. Finally, F. Scott Fitzgerald's novel, The Great Gatsby, is the best novel that captures in detail the 1920s era.